From what I'm hearing, it's a strong possibility they trying to throw your ass in jail. Okay? I'm hearing that there was some nasty things that occurred that they are investigating. And none of it got to do with your health. There's heavy allegations that you might have to answer for that you try to rig a fight. They're saying that Ray J tried to rig a fight and had almost $1 million betted on him. $1 million betted on him. $1 million betted on him. $1 million betted on him.
Looks like Ray J is about to go to prison after a thorough investigation was done with the fight between Ray J and Supa Hot Fire on Adin Ross's Brand Risk platform. Adin Ross used Akademiks as the mouthpiece to say that Ray J could be looking at federal charges. Rigging, illegal gambling. DJ Akademiks also reports that Ray J is only in the hospital because he's trying to do damage control for the mere fact that he committed a crime. He said that Ray J used someone to spend $1 million on him, gambling wise. Put $1 million on Ray J to knock out Supa Hot Fire. Apparently this was a terrible deal that Ray J could not commit to because in round 2 he clearly got KO'd. Ray J didn't come close to winning that fight whatsoever. Adin Ross and his Brand Risk team isn't looking at Supa Hot Fire whatsoever. They're looking at Ray J because Ray J apparently is the one who's doing all the illegality. Yeah, champs, Ray J is a dirty LA gangbanger who doesn't gangbang anymore, who is pretending to be sick. Akademiks didn't hold back on this Ray J expose after he got news from Adin and his team on all of the illegal things that Ray J did with his fight against Supa Hot Fire. Which also leads to the question, is Ray J lying about his heart condition altogether? Because they said Ray J only got a few months to live. And this was since January of this year, by the way. What is this con game that Ray J is trying to play? And is his mother involved? Because apparently she's confirming that Ray J has this severe heart condition. Yeah, this life-altering condition that doesn't alter lives at all. I'm sure Ray J has issues from drinking so much, like in his arteries and what have you. He don't got no life-altering heart condition whatsoever. It doesn't seem that way. And there was a physical that was given to Ray J, just like every other fighter before they fought in that arena. Every fighter on Brand Risk must pass physical. So if Ray J passed the physical, does he really have this condition that prevents him from participating? I don't believe for one second that Adin Ross would be so unprofessional as to not give a fighter a physical and still have them fight, knowing something can happen to them in that ring. Because that would only lead to a massive lawsuit and etc. Right? He would lose the entire Brand Risk brand and etc. It would all plummet. I don't think he's gonna destroy a great thing just like that. I don't think he's foolish enough to just destroy something that he made that's profitable. So when I'm hearing about Ray J's telling the truth because it's Adin Ross, this doesn't seem to hold any weight. Ray J been in the hospital for so long because apparently he's pretending and he's running at the same time. Apparently this was a damage control move to keep away from the idea that Ray J was out here trying to rig a fight. He wants to play sick so everyone has sympathy for him when he gets caught rigging or doing illegal gambling. I don't know how y'all even believed Ray J when you heard this.
Wow.
That's the most sarcastic wow I've ever seen, champ. I mean, it can't be more obvious that he's lying and then that he's humiliated, that he got KO'd. I don't know how obvious that can be. But Akademiks definitely dropped a crazy bombshell on Ray J's illegal doings at Brand Risk, man. I need you to make sure you hit that like button if you haven't hit it yet, gang. Hit that like before we get to this content. Now let's get to the content.
And I did talk to Adin about this. Adin got all the proof that their doctors checked this motherfucker twice. Like there's nothing like I get, people are gonna say whatever, but if you think that a Nevada Boxing Commission or Nevada Fighting Commission allowed a fight to happen with the guy who didn't pass a physical, did not get checked by doctors, whether before or after. Come on. You're not dealing with amateurs here. Ray J made the choice to fight, from what I'm hearing, and it appears that after the fight, now he's trying to lean back on his previous medical conditions to make it seem like this particular fight should have never happened, and he should have never been put in the ring like he's a child. Ray J, please get up on out of that bed. Actually, I'll keep it a bean why you should get up on out of that bed. From what I'm hearing, it's a strong possibility they're trying to throw your ass in jail. Okay? I'm hearing that there was some nasty things that occurred that they are investigating, and none of it got to do with your health. Okay? There's heavy allegations that you might have to answer for that you try to rig a fight. They're saying that Ray J tried to rig a fight and had almost $1 million betted on him, except the fight didn't get rigged. He got knocked out. I hope this is not true, and let's not talk more about it, because that would be a crime. That's actually a crime. That's jailable shit. So get your ass up out that bed. You're not sick. I rock with you, Ray J, but let's not get you arrested here for some dumb shit you tried to do. Okay? You should never been in a boxing ring, not because of your health, because you can't fight. That's it. It's okay. All right? You should get your ass up out that bed before you end up in handcuffs. I'm telling you, I hear this is being investigated and everybody is folding. So just this is the time you backflip out that bed, like, I'm good. I'm good. Okay? I would also say this is only making it worse for yourself, because the more you actually try to blame the people who put you in the ring, it's now going to expose what you have supposedly taken part in. And if it's not true, I would love for you to address it. The rumors are going around that you try to rig the fight, that you put $1 million on yourself and you lost.
So don't be surprised if the feds come for Ray J, because it only makes sense that they do. Ray J needs to be penalized for not only trying to damage someone's brand because they're mad at the outcome, but for trying to lie to people, bro. You literally are a liar. You finessed someone into putting $1 million on you for this fight, and you didn't even know if you was gonna win or not. He's doing very nasty work, and this is a federal, I repeat, federal offense. And people are gonna say I'm wishing the worst on Ray J. You're gonna hear all of the Ray J sympathizers say exactly what they want to say. To be honest, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna stop him from getting locked up, and he himself can't stop himself from getting locked up. Because if he didn't want to end up in such predicaments, he would have never did any type of illegal anything for this fight. How can you even trust the word of Ray J after he got KO'd? It just doesn't make sense. Don't you know he's running a play with Whack 100 champ? We've seen this movie way too many times. Now, we may not have seen it on the celebrity boxing tip too often until recently, but honestly, let's be for real. Let's be real about the situation, gang. This is nasty work. This is disgusting. This is dirty ghetto business, gang. We just gotta be real about the situation. This is complete trash, because only a bum is gonna sit up here and do some illegal stuff for something he's already getting a good bag for. You telling me the bag that Adin was given wasn't good enough, and you had to finesse your way into a bigger bag? You had to finesse someone into putting $1 million on you to knock out Supa Hot Fire, and you indeed in the second round got KO'd by Supa Hot Fire? This is a very nasty game that Ray J is playing. I just gotta be real, like, Ray J, this ain't cool. This is very elementary of you. It's just corny, man. It's nasty, because why do you have to do this? People get too greedy and do too much for no reason, man. Listen, but this is what happens when you have people who do substances in the MMA arena or boxing arena, right? This is what happens. You're putting someone who is not disciplined, who doesn't have a history of being disciplined, who is a complete crash out is continuing to embarrass and humiliate themselves at every event that they're at. How many more episodes do you need to know that this guy's unstable for business? So I'll hold Adin Ross accountable because he didn't learn from the Blueface situation. It ain't like Adin Ross don't know that Wank 100 manages Blueface and manages Ray J. So for that, I'll call Adin somewhat of a bozo because he didn't really screen the clients all the way like he should have. He should have knew since the Blueface shenanigans, where Blueface tried to destroy his brand and accuse him of tampering with bets. You should have knew not to mess with Ray J at all. He's a part of the same camp Blueface is a part of, champ. Yeah, Wack worked with him too. You've been beefing with Wack since the Blueface fight. So you should have paid more attention to who you were booking to fight because, champ, this just didn't go in the way that you planned it. And you gotta ban people off of Brandrisk, and you gotta set some ground rules. And you might have to get even more strict with your fighters and be very choosy when it comes to your clientele or the people that you want on your cards. Because what Ray J did is bad for business, nasty work, and it's gonna land him in prison. So for everybody that's catering for Ray J, make sure you put some money on his books when he hits the feds, champ, alright? Put money on his books, champ. Okay, I'm just saying, make sure you support him. We just gotta be real about the situation. But gang, how do we feel about this in the comment section, man? When do you think the feds are gonna come marching in on Ray J, man? And do you think that Ray J's gonna get away with all this? What do you think? I need you to let me know. Let the man know how you feel in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as well if you have not. Up those likes. Also hit that hype button as well. It helps the channel in a huge way when you do. And of course, if you're brand new, we do need you to make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you get all of the mayor's updates. And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. You ready, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only New York Mayor, F. Mom Donnie. And you rocking with the town favorite Showface news. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.